So many deaths during this pandemic are happening at nursing homes. Our own Jasmine Veal spoke with a healthcare lawyer about the safety of residents in those homes and the lawsuits that may follow.
Now, one of the hardest hit places have been nursing homes. According to a survey by the Sacramento Bee, 1 in 3 California counties has confirmed COVID-19 cases inside these nursing homes. LA, Riverside, and Santa Clara counties have suffered the brunt of these outbreaks. And joining us is healthcare lawyer Harry Nelson to talk more about this. Harry, thank you so much for your time on a very sad, important issue.
Jasmine, thanks for having me. I'm glad to be here to talk about this.
So, Harry, the big question, should folks consider removing their loved ones from nursing homes?
Jasmine, it's absolutely a valid choice to make. I personally know many people who have done so. The big question is, can you provide the care that your loved one needs outside of a nursing home? Can you provide that 24/7 care that may be necessary? It certainly is not a time that anybody would want to be in a nursing home, given the rate of contagion and the terrible death rate that we're seeing.
You know, some advocates have accused California of even withholding nursing home information.
Yeah, that's one of the hardest things, is both at a state level and even on a facility by facility level, we're not getting good information about which facilities have contagion, about how bad the problem is. Frankly, I've been hearing from many people that they don't get the answers they need. It's a terrible part of the problem.
All right, what about the legal risk that these nursing homes may be facing trying to comply with state and federal laws?
So we've already seen some lawsuits filed against skilled nursing. At least we know, as of right now, we know of 6,000 deaths in nursing homes and long-term care facilities in the last 2 months. We're expecting to see significant litigation, and this is going to be a black eye and a problem that the nursing home industry is going to have to answer to.
Wow, so do you think they should be given some protections right now, or this is just going to set the stage for major change in the months and the years ahead?
I think this is a wake-up call that there has been change long overdue in nursing homes. We put so much pressure on our hospitals, and we've ignored the work that needs to be done to make nursing homes safer. And unfortunately, this tragedy is going to, I believe, be the watershed moment where we finally put that attention and make the changes that are necessary.
Yeah, and you're saying you expect litigation to come out of this. So what steps should these nursing homes be taking right now?
The single most important thing that any nursing home could do would be to not just rely upon symptoms or temperature of staff, but to actually do active and ongoing testing of staff. The real problem is, we know that nursing home residents aren't out and about and getting infected on the street. They're being infected by staff. And so the single most important thing is making sure that the people taking care of seniors are healthy. Beyond that, many facilities are already doing extensive internal infection control. There's also, the big issue is segregating and separating, and unfortunately forcing seniors into isolation for their own protection because of the easy way that this virus spreads.
Or like we saw in Riverside, completely evacuating seniors from the home that they've always known to spread out facilities. I mean, that was a sad consequence of an outbreak there. Nurses just refused to show up because they were afraid as well of contracting COVID-19. Lastly, Harry, do you see similar problems happening at, let's say, homeless shelters, addiction centers, prisons, just like what's happening at these nursing facilities?
I think the homeless shelters are going to be a particular problem. We haven't heard as many stories coming out yet, but I believe that given the immunocompromised nature of the population in homeless shelters are going to be a terrible problem, and we're going to be hearing some horror stories there. I personally, I'm a little bit more hopeful in the mental health and addiction treatment facilities. You have a younger, hopefully slightly healthier population that's not as much at risk, but I still think we're going to be hearing a lot of unfortunate stories for days and weeks to come.
Do you expect the situation in nursing homes to get worse or better?
Oh, yeah. I personally think we've only heard the beginning of it, and I think that by the time this is done, we're going to be talking about tens of thousands of deaths in nursing homes, assisted livings, and other long-term care facilities.
I certainly hope not, but wow. Yeah, a pretty dire prediction. All right. Healthcare lawyer Harry Nelson joining us. Thank you so much.